Amazon's Merch by Amazon program debuted at the end of 2015. This program was created to assist app developers in monetizing their apps. Once you've created an account and got approved, you can upload your artwork to the platform. It is possible to make several $1,000s every month with Merch by Amazon. Amazon is the largest online apparel store, outselling its nearest online competition by more than $10 billion every year. In the near future, Amazon has the potential to become the largest apparel store, both online and offline. An average $25 t-shirt earns you $10 in merch royalties when many other print-on-demand services only pay you up to $5. Merch by Amazon is a great way to make money selling t-shirts online, but getting approval can be difficult. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get approved by Amazon Merch in 2022. Unfortunately, there is no surefire way to guarantee that your application will be accepted. There are many factors that play a role in the decision-making process, and Amazon does not share this information with anyone. And that is a reason why there are loads of rumors about Merch by Amazon approval. Some have speculated that they look at your social media following, whether you have sold anything on Amazon before, and how likely you are to succeed. Some say that being an active Amazon customer helps. Others claim there are periods of time when copycat accounts are suspended and then a bunch of new accounts is accepted. Sounds unconvincing. The speculation that FBA seller applications are more likely to get approved by Amazon Merch sounds reasonable. If you're already selling stuff on Amazon as an FBA seller, Amazon has data to analyze. They see how much you sell, see if you have any copyright and trademark violations, and so on. They have real data to analyze before making a decision. However, if you are new to Amazon, this will not help you in any way. For most print-on-demand sellers, FBA is another world from a faraway galaxy. There's one trending rumor out there. More and more often I hear that you don't need to write a professional application and don't have to provide a link to your website or portfolio. They say it's enough to write something like, "My friends rave about your platform, I'm a cool designer, let's work together." Seriously? The world's largest online retailer doesn't care who is selling on their platform? A company that works hard to get rid of copyright and trademark infringements. Merch by Amazon, a company that has a major problem with copycats. Are they going to approve your application just because you are a fun guy? I don't think so. Actually, I know where the roots come from. I saw a video, let's call it video number 1, where the guy talked about it in great detail and assured everyone that there is no need to take the application too seriously. On the same day, I stumbled across a second video of the same guy, only on a different YouTube channel, talking about his company applying for Merch by Amazon on behalf of customers who can't get approval from Merch themselves. Now we understand why video number 1 was made. I can also understand the reason, and in this case it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. But how to understand the people who blindly repeat the same story and assure us that they have data from hundreds of sellers who have been approved? I'm in this business since 2016, I'm on one of the top tiers, and I got barely 9 approval stories shared with me. I mean, who are you people who know hundreds of approved sellers? How to get approved on Merch by Amazon. As I mentioned above, it's based on 9 feedbacks shared with me by approved Merch by Amazon sellers. But make no mistake, this is as much speculation as any other. Like anyone else, I don't know what criteria Amazon uses to evaluate the application. Analyzing those 9 stories, I found a pattern. All sellers took the application seriously, they filled it professionally, and all of them provided a link to high-quality designs of theirs. Think of it as a job interview. You are applying for a job at the world's largest online retailer. It's not a dating app where you can write, "Hey, I'm cool, hit me up." Be concise and clear in your application so that the people reading it know exactly what you bring to the table. Tell them where you heard about Merch by Amazon, what your strengths are, how you are qualified to be a Merch by Amazon seller, and why you want to be one. Be genuine in your interest in the program. By taking the time to do this, you'll increase your chances of getting accepted into the program. And that's the goal after all. Amazon doesn't need another copycat selling shoddy designs. When you showcase your products or designs, show them your best original work. Don't show them well-sold famous phrases. This will only show them that you are good at marketing research and copying well-selling designs. If you're not good at design, find a designer on Fiverr. The qualifications that most likely will increase your chances are: you are an experienced designer, you have experience with marketing, you have a strong social media following, you are an influencer in your niche, you are creative and have a strong sense of style. These are just a few examples. If you have other qualifications that you think would make you a good candidate for Merch by Amazon, be sure to list them in your application. The more qualified you are, the better your chances of getting in. What to avoid in your application is appearing unprofessional, being vague or unclear, not having a genuine interest in the program, appearing entitled or arrogant. How did I personally get approved for Merch by Amazon? It was back in 2016 when Merch by Amazon was a merchandising platform for app developers, mostly gamers. I heard somewhere about this platform and decided to take a look at it. When I found out that it's invite only, my first thoughts were, who the hell do you think you are? I was unimpressed, but my curiosity got the better of me and I filled out the application. I had forgotten about them. 6 months later, when I came across an interesting video about Amazon's merch, I remembered my application. Since the video was very inspiring, I decided to apply again, and by sheer coincidence I sent the application from a different email address. 2 weeks later, I got 2 Merch by Amazon approvals at once, which means 2 accounts. To avoid problems in the future, I wrote to them, explained the situation, and asked them to delete one of the accounts. I don't remember exactly what I wrote in the application, but it was something like, "Dear Merch by Amazon team. My name is Felix, I'm an artist and I sell my artworks online. Recently my friend told me about your platform. I found it intriguing, and I see potential in our possible cooperation. As I mentioned above, I sell my artwork online, therefore I'm familiar with copyright and trademark requirements, artwork upload, and descriptions. Hope to hear from you soon. With best regards, Felix." And I added a link to a site with my works. I can't recall exactly, either Redbubble or TeePublic. Yes, I agree, it's far from professional. But that was 6 years ago. After you submit your application, be patient, the waiting game begins. Amazon says it will take up to 14 days to make a decision. But in reality, no one knows how long it takes for Amazon to approve or disapprove your application. It could be days, weeks, or months. Just be patient and keep an eye on your email inbox and spam folder. Don't waste your waiting time. First of all, there are a lot of good print-on-demand platforms besides Merch by Amazon. If you want to start selling merch, but Merch by Amazon has not yet approved your application, start with Etsy, Redbubble, TeePublic, or Spreadshirt. There are many other options, but these are some of the most popular. Start building your portfolio and get some sales under your belt. Not only will this give you something to do while you wait for Amazon, but it will also help you build up a fan base and get some experience in the world of merchandising. And when, if, Amazon finally approves your application, you can start selling your products on their platform as well. If you want the Merch by Amazon to be your first love, while you're waiting to hear back from Amazon, there are a few things you can do to prepare for success. Choose your design niche, research keywords, set up social media accounts, create high-quality designs, join design communities, stay up to date with design trends. What to do if you get a rejection from Merch by Amazon? Reapply. Change email, readjust your application, and try again. People get approved after 2, 7, 10, and even 14 attempts. It's not easy to get approved for Merch by Amazon, but it's definitely possible. To increase your chances of getting approved, make sure to follow the tips I just told you about and take the time to write a strong application. If you have experience in marketing or design, emphasize those qualifications in your application. This will help give Amazon insight into how qualified you are for the program, and gives them an impression that you will put more effort and care into your products.